Welcome to the video number 6. In this short video, we will draw a connection box for electrical installations as a 3D. By doing this, you will get used to all the solid commands in AutoCAD. Good luck! Today we will draw a plastic connection box for electrical installations. At the end of this video, this casting material should look like this. But first we go to the project manager and we will make another new drawing for this casting material. So name it wall socket and give a short description. Then open in AutoCAD and you will have a new sheet ready for your drawing. But before I do so, I go to configuration and I split my desktop to two view configurations. On the left I will be drawing some primitives and on the right I will be able to see a 3D model. So now I indicate dimensions 50 by 70 and then don't forget to close the polyline. In order to indicate the thickness of this box, I draw some reference lines with the polyline. And then I start drawing again polylines, inner layer of the box. And don't forget to close the polyline again. Once I have done polylines, I can extrude my connection box up. Select the lines you want to extrude. And then in a 3D view, you can see direction of the extrude and indicate the size of the height. Now I will try to take out the inside layer. So I use command subtract and I select the wall element and the part I want to delete. Now I will draw the base polyline for my box base. And again close the polyline and extrude some millimeters again. I will make 1.5. And now I will draw the top of the box. Again, I draw new polyline, which one I will extrude again. And again 1.5. I delete my reference lines. And we'll draw new ones on the top of the box. And for your information, if you don't want to use those commands in a command field, you can just simply go to solids and choose the commands from there. Now I will try to draw a circle with my reference lines. And I will subtract the circle from the top of the box. But first I have to extrude it again in the right direction. I give 1.5 and take a command, subtract. Select the element you want to subtract from and the element that has to be deleted. I delete my reference lines because I don't need them anymore. Now I will try to draw some duct openings. Again, I make some reference lines with a polyline. And now I will take a circle shape and draw my duct opening. And now I will try to draw a shape for my duct tube. So I draw inner circle, delete my reference lines, and now to make it easier, I just select those circles and I will mirror them to the other side. Then I go to the top view and find the center line. I leave originals and now I have the same shapes on the other side of my box. I will take again the command extrude and I will extrude those openings. So I just simply select the outer circle and extrude in the right direction. I do exactly the same on the other side. It is very important to remember the right measurements and take the specification measurements from the supplier so you draw a right box that can be actually used in real life. So now I just take the objects I want to delete and confirm. Sometimes it's hard to see, so I just render materials on, and now I can see the openings and the shades on and the other edges. I can see through, so actually we made the holes. Now I will draw some path for the tube. Again, I work on one side and then I will mirror them to the other side. I go to the top view, select those two reference lines. But before I do so, I make another circle and indicate another circle that actually makes the thickness of my tube. And then it's very easy to mirror in 3D, so just type in the command 3D rotate and select the objects you want to rotate and what axis you want to use. So now on my top plan I can see that I have it rotated, and I just simply select this shape and mirror to the other side, and the same with the path and other circles. I mirror them to the other box side. But before I take a sweep tool, I select the objects I want to sweep and then the path. And now I can see that I have my tube with some fill inside. I will delete this fill by the command subtract again. Now it is easier just to delete the reference lines and just take this object and copy it to the other side. But you can proceed in both ways actually. Then select again and mirror. Now we have our connection box done, but there are several steps we have to proceed with. So first, I will make a union to have one big piece of this connection, because now we have several parts, and this will help to make an assembly. Now if you try to select, it's one piece. I have drawn some origin lines to indicate my origin point, and now I will make a new custom material. But it's an electrical box. So I take for 3D model, and then I select the object I want to have views from, and then it comes automatically. I can write some reference and to assign it to some group to make it easier to find my casting material, and then I describe a little bit about my electric box. I don't have any reinforcement here, so I just confirm. Now if I go to my MEP keys and try to edit my previous MEP key, I can basically switch the new item and save it. Now we will try to go to our previous shop drawing that we have made. So I go to the project manager and open it. And I can't see any changes yet, but if I click on element and generate the element, I will have some updates. And that means that I will see my new MEP key on my element, but it's not in the right position, so I will try to edit. I go to MEP keys and edit the previous MEP key by typing in new value for the placement. And again, I generate the element. And now I can see that it's actually moved.